Everything faded into mist. The past was erased, the erasure was forgotten, the lie became truth.
The time has come. Execute Order 66.
As of today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
Go on off, feminist, you're a stain on this earth. Show your stupid fucking mouth, you stupid fucking turd. Go on off, feminist, you're a stain on this earth. Show your stupid fucking mouth, you stupid fucking turd. With a head so far up your ass, you think you can get away with it cause you're upper class. Screaming your sabrism and Marks and Spencers, appropriating feminism at your own volition. This is not your space, cause this space belongs to all women! Go on off, feminist, you're a stain on this earth. Show your stupid fucking mouth, you stupid fucking turd. Go on off, feminist, you're a stain on this earth. Show your stupid fucking mouth, you stupid fucking turd. Absolving yourself of guilt as a self-appointed martyr, you narcissist! Harboring resentment with your warm tunnel vision. Gaslight goblins gatekeep the whole existence! It's not your space! The space belongs to all women! There's a reason your kids aren't talking to you anymore, Carol. It's because you're being transphobic on Facebook again. Just have a fucking day off.
Hello, my name is River and I am addicted to music. I'm also addicted to individual autonomy, the ability to decide for oneself what their identity might be, and in turn, tolerance of others who want to exercise their own individual identity. What I'm not tolerant about are those who would impose on others what common sense might be, and impose on others what a norm might be and how others should live their lives. And that is exactly what happened this past week in the United States with Executive Order 14168, so-called Defending Women from Gender Ideology, Extremism, and Restoring Biological Truth to the Federal Government. This is exactly why hierarchical structures are so dangerous. They can be wielded by those who think they own the truth. I will simply quote the 2001 Nobel Peace Prize lecture. The idea that there is one people in possession of the truth, one answer to the world's ills, or one solution to humanity's needs has done untold harm throughout history, especially in the last century. This week's episode of the Social Propaganda Club will be a performance protest. In the quote at the very beginning of this episode was from George Orwell's book 1984. The past was erased, the erasure was forgotten, the lie became the truth. The first part of this episode will demonstrate exactly what that does. It erases transgender people from legal existence. And in doing so, it encourages extremists to eliminate, to erase transgender people from everyday existence. All songs in this episode will be by gender non-conforming artists. And you'll notice that each song will slowly be erased, and it will be replaced by the executive order that was issued this week in the United States. However, I don't want to dwell on such a gloomy perspective. So at the end of the episode, I'll give you a little message of encouragement. You may be thinking, what can you do? What can you do to make a difference? Organize and get involved. But don't organize to build up a counter hierarchy. Organize to tear down hierarchies. Get involved in your local community.
This is episode 21 of the Social Propaganda Club on Shouting Fire Radio, where we are putting on our striped clothes because, in an unjust society, the only place to be is in prison.
Like a dog tugging on a rope, I don't even know where I'd go if they let go. In my selfish narrow-mindedness, they put up a chain link fence. Now there's nothing I can do but bark my head off. But we're not fucking playing. I got these teeth for a reason. I know that it's life or death, I can't forget it. I lie down and you kiss my forehead. I tell you I'm just fucking exhausted from work. I don't wanna get drunk, I don't wanna go out. It feels like survival just isn't enough, isn't. The winter passes, my jaw unclenches. The ferns outside my window learn to open up, and there are things in your life.
Executive order by the President of the United States, issued on January 20th, 2025, defending women from gender ideology extremism and restoring biological truth to the federal government. By the authority vested in me as President by the Constitution and the laws of the United States of America, including Section 7301 of Title V, United States Code, it is hereby ordered. Section 1. Purpose. Across the country, ideologues who deny the biological reality of sex have increasingly used legal and other socially coercive means to permit men to self-identify as women and gain access to intimate single-sex spaces and activities designed for women. from women's domestic abuse shelters to women's workplace showers. This is wrong. Efforts to eradicate the biological reality of sex fundamentally attack women by depriving them of their dignities. By depriving them of their dignity, safety, and well-being. The erasure of sex in language and policy has a corrosive impact not just on women, but on the validity of the entire American system.
Let go of these morbid obsessions. Every thought feels like a confession. She said, if I get one life, gonna do what I want. If I get one life, I'm gonna do what I want. She was a mess at 17, running down a dream, stuck in this endless empty feeling. Give it a rest, chasing the girls around. Her lonely heart was a ghost town. They said, son, you better settle down and let go of these morbid obsessions. Every thought feels like a confession. She said, if I get one life, gonna do what I want. If I get one life, I'm gonna do what I want.
Basing federal policy on truth is critical to scientific inquiry, public safety, morale, and trust in government itself. This unhealthy road is paved by an ongoing and purposeful attack against the ordinary and long-standing use and understanding of biological and scientific terms.
I starve myself to prove I've got only weight to lose, and I know nobody is listening when I pray to Mother Goose. Blood is sweeter when your tongue is numb. Something changed now, I don't cry too much. Some might say that I don't cry enough. I just quiver and blush. Monroe love again. Once I shoot her boyfriend dead, but I know nobody is listening 'cause my crimes have been confessed. Nothing sweeter than a newborn fawn with lashes darker than before the dawn. I tore my lashes out and now they're gone, and Bambi's brains on my lawn. I've been trying to flag you down to feed your senses. Senseless fear suit my skin. I've been bending myself backwards to get you off my soul.
Replacing the immutable biological reality of sex with an internal, fluid, and subjective sense of self, unmoored from biological facts. Invalidating the true and biological category of woman
Painkillers and estrogen are pretty much Brandy's only two food groups, and she says, give me. There are just too many Brandy Alexanders to count, and they're all being the boss of me.
Transgender girls want to love each other. Transgender girls all hate themselves. Transgender girls all hate each other. I wish trans girls could love themselves. Maybe it's a curse or a fucked up hex. All the kicking and the screaming and the drugs and the sex. Cast a spell raising hell, 'cause no matter what's next, we got hope in our hearts and apples in our necks. We love to bitch and we love to fight just to prove we exist every single day and night. We're sick in the head and our body's always tight, but we're good fucked up, that's our God-given right. We love to piss and we love to moan, 'cause we feel that we all have to face the world alone. And time and time again, all the evidence will show is that God hates fags who take early hormones.
improperly transforms laws and policies designed to protect sex-based opportunities into laws and policies that undermine them, replacing long-standing cherished legal rights and values with an identity-based inchoate social concept.
Punk rock bands are in the USA, stopping along the American highway, pulling to the truck stop 'cause I gotta take the lead. Everybody's staring like I'm some kind of freak. Fuck all this attention. I think I tried to sneak into the ladies' room without getting caught. Alright. What? I gotta use the pie. I gotta show you what I got.
Excuse me, sir? Over by the stall? Wrong bathroom.
The man's just down the hall. So I pull up my shirt to prove I'm the right gender. But the looks don't giving me or anything but tender. What's your problem? I ain't got a member. Fine, I'm going to the boys' room, but it really fucking stinks. What's with your aim, boy? You trying to hit the tank? Your Tomcat spray for men so rank. So boy, you a good friend and bloody tampon on sick. Alright. Yeah, my hair's pink. I'm the missing link. You didn't have a missing link bathroom.
Are you a girl? Your titties are kind of small. I'm still confused.
The man's just down the hall.
Accordingly, my administration will defend women's rights and protect freedom of conscience by using clear and accurate language and policies that recognize women are biologically female and men are biologically male. Section 2, Policy and Definitions. It is the policy of the United States to recognize two sexes, male and female. These sexes are not changeable and are grounded in fundamental and incontrovertible reality. Under my direction, the executive branch will enforce all sex-protective laws to promote this reality.
Second to one. I'm your next best fling, your consolation prize. I hear your frequency, get demons in my eyes. You say I'm second to none, like I ain't second class. You say I'm second to none, a cut above the rest. You say I'm second to none, but I'm still second to one.
And the following definition shall govern all executive interpretation of and application of federal law and administration policy. Sex shall refer to an individual's immutable biological classification as either male or female.
When I was a boy, they used to call me she. When I was a boy, they told me how I was supposed to be. I wore dresses for my birthdays and flowers in my hair. I had a dozen baby dolls for which I did not care. When I was a boy, I would make a mess with chocolate all over my new princess dress. I tore my clothes climbing a tree. My mom was shocked, she could not see how I would choose a soccer ball over a new Barbie doll. Yeah, I was different, I agree. It's funny how they could never see I was a knight in shining armor. I was a hero on my own, a superhero in disguise, a king who's fighting for his throne. And all this time beneath the surface, there was this thing you can't destroy. Even when
Sex is not a synonym for and does not include the concept of gender identity. Women or woman and girls or girl shall mean adult and juvenile human females, respectively.
If you don't wanna fuck me, baby, baby, fuck off. If you don't wanna fuck me, baby, baby, fuck off. I ain't got time for yesterday's news. Don't shoot me up with your bullshit blues. If you don't wanna fuck me, baby, baby, fuck off. If you don't want a piece of the action, baby, take a walk. If you don't want a piece of the action, baby, take a walk. I don't like it when you play with my knees. You ain't nothing but a prick tease. If you don't want a piece of the action, baby, take a walk. There's a door, why don't you hurry? Get out!
Men or man and boys or boy shall mean adult and juvenile human males, respectively. Female means a person belonging at conception to the sex that produces the large reproductive cell. Male means a person belonging at conception to the sex that produces the small reproductive cell. Gender ideology replaces the biological category of sex with an ever-shifting concept of self-assessed gender identity, permitting the false claim that males can identify as and thus become women and vice versa. and requiring all institutions of society to regard this false claim as true. Gender ideology includes the idea that there is a vast spectrum of genders that are disconnected from one sex.
Gonna wear girls' clothes when I want to. I'm gonna wear boys' clothes when I please. So fuck you, fuck you, fuck you for telling me to fit inside your gender binary. I won't fit inside your gender binary. I'm gonna break all the stereotypes you set up for me. All those stereotypes telling me I have to be manly. Well, sometimes I want a beard, but I won't go on tea. 'Cause I like my pretty voice, it just suits me. So fuck you, fuck you, fuck you for telling me to fit inside your gender binary.
Gender ideology is internally inconsistent in that it diminishes sex as an identifiable or useful category, but nevertheless maintains that it is possible for a person to be born in the wrong sexed body.
They looked at me and said, did you know most people never want to die? They just wake up in the morning and get dressed and feel content most of the time. They've never stood staring, frozen, naked in the mirror, trying to reconcile what they know inside their heads with what they see between their legs. And will I be defined by my abuser? Or will I be formed by my friends? Will I become another statistic? Well, I guess it just depends. Toxic masculinity, weaponized femininity.
Gender identity reflects a fully internal and subjective sense of self, disconnected from biological reality and sex and existing on an infinite continuum that does not provide a meaningful basis for identification and cannot be recognized as a replacement for sex.
I never wanted to be a princess. I never asked anyone to braid my hair. I never asked my mom to buy me things that I saw on the TV marketed towards girls. I never wanted to wear a dress, and I was never obsessed with the color pink or sparkly things, unicorns or fucking fairy wings. Gender never really meant that much to me, till people started telling me how it was supposed to be. Till the people that I love started to say, boys don't talk that way, boys don't dress that way, boys don't act that way.
Section 3, recognizing women are biologically distinct from men, subsection A. Within 30 days of the date of this order, the Secretary of Health and Human Services shall provide to the U.S. government, external partners,
It feels like there's poison in my bones and blood. The darkness floods my head sometimes. I'm paralyzed from things unseen, from deep inside of me. I feel so weak and anxious every time I wake up. I can't get through a single day without some kind of made-up fantasy. Why do I feel it's all my fault? I was built too strong to fall apart. A stray cat stuck in the rain. I tried to get an early start, but now I have this heavy heart. It weighs me down every day. Fever dream, you're really helping to ease the pain. When the world starts melting, I try just to forget every disassociate and fade away.
and the public clear guidance expanding on the sex-based definitions set forth in this order. Subsection B. Each agency and all federal employees shall enforce laws governing sex-based rights, protections, opportunities, and accommodations to protect men and women as biologically distinct sexes.
Although they know they really shouldn't, we all wanna think we're doing good. A lot of saddles in this one-horse town. I can't imagine what it's like to wear the crown and think you're playing on even ground. On the ground. When you look real good and you never quit, when you're kicking butt and your new lipstick, when your clothes are cool.
Each agency should therefore give the terms sex, male, female, men, women, boys, and girls the meaning set forth in Section 2 of this order when interpreting or applying statutes, regulations, or guidance.
My nephew wants to be a policeman, but he's still very young. It scares me that he respects them
and in all other official agency business, documents, and communications. Subsection C, when administering or enforcing sex-based distinctions,
Never felt less alone than I do right now. Never more like I was out of the closet. And the only thing that seems worse than never coming out is the thought of having to get back in it. And I'll never pass. Not that I would want to anyway.
Every agency and all federal employees acting in an official capacity on behalf of their agency shall use the term sex and not gender in all applicable federal policies and documents. Subsection D, the Secretaries of State and Homeland Security and the Director of the Office of Personnel Management shall implement changes to require that government-issued identification documents, including passports, visas, and global entry cards, accurately reflect the holder's sex.
One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll never forget forget the day that you first saw me in makeup as I came around the corner of the stairs that afternoon, when the smile melted off your face almost as fast as mine did, as I figured out that I'd done something wrong. Now I'm counting down the days till I leave this house and I leave your family, cause you don't deserve to claim you're responsible for raising me, when the first thing that you told me when I told you was how many ways, as if me being happy meant you couldn't. So I'll throw on my sundress and my thigh highs and just walk away. Maybe then you'll see that you were wrong. Gonna shave my legs and I'll do my hair and I'll suddenly just disappear. Maybe then you'll see that you were wrong. Sometimes soon I'll try to come back.
As defined under Section 2 of this order, and the Director of the Office of Personnel Management shall ensure that applicable personnel records accurately report federal employees' sex, as defined by Section 2 of this order.
He says you're such a firecracker. That's just 'cause he can't take the blame. Now here comes another boy to dance in your fire. Like I'm watching through a two-way mirror pane. You don't have to know what you want to know what you wanted. But every stupid ball with a halfway decent smile. It's how the fairy tales go, the boy gets the girl. Then it's happily ever after for a while. But I can see it, something that's in the right and I can feel it. When you look at my eyes, is there something in my drink or in my bed? He says you're such a firecracker. That's just 'cause he can't take the blame. Now here comes another boy to dance in your fire. Like I'm watching through a two-way mirror pane. I'll take another track while he tries those favorite lines. Can I write this out 'cause all I count is time? And then we just be our guts till I'm after tomorrow. But I'd rather sleep still wishing you were mine. There's something in these stolen glances waiting for a break from all these madness. You don't have to know where you're going, but I'll follow if you want me to. He says you're such a firecracker. That's just 'cause he can't take the blame. Now here comes another boy to dance in your fire.
Subsection E. Agencies shall remove all statements, policies, regulations, forms, communications, or other internal and external messages that promote or otherwise inculcate gender ideology, and shall cease issuing such statements, policies, regulations, forms, communications, or other messages.
It's a privilege view to know about how it was to be assigned male and be female now. And when I hear porous hate, I fucking scream. It's punk to be trans. Being trans is punk. When I hear dumb politics and religious bullshit. When I hear about government.
Agency forms that require an individual's sex shall list male or female and shall not request gender identity. Agencies shall take all necessary steps as permitted by law to end the federal funding of gender ideology.
You guys just use power chords and scream about oppression. You figured out add chords by ear? That sounds like an obsession. You say you can't tell what I am, your slurs when you walk near. That's literally the whole plan, dude, my eyes are up here. If hate comes from jealousy, I guess that means you're envious. Your toxic masculinity makes me fucking furious. Nothing that you say will change the way that I am. I'll be a gender-bending bitch until I put it to the ground. You think that I am a joke when I am 5 steps ahead? Cause any decent person knows cringe culture is dead. Why would you ever think that I would listen to you when you call me by a name that I don't even use? If hate comes from jealousy, I guess that means you're envious. Your toxic masculinity makes me fucking furious. Nothing that you say will change the way that I am. I'll be a
Subsection F. The prior administration argued that the Supreme Court's decision in Bostock versus Clayton County, 2020, which addressed Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, requires gender identity-based access to single-sex spaces under, for example, Title IX of the Educational Amendments Act. This position is legally untenable and has harmed women. The Attorney General shall therefore immediately issue guidance to agencies to correct the misapplication of the Supreme Court's decision in Bostock versus Clayton County, 2020, to sex-based distinctions in agency activities. In addition, the Attorney General shall issue guidance and assist agencies in protecting sex-based distinctions, which are explicitly permitted under constitutional and statutory precedent. Subsection G. Federal funds shall not be used to promote gender ideology. Each agency shall assess grant conditions and grantee preferences.
You've got your pants in a curl, but your driver's license says you're a girl. You got black slacks and a small round hat. You feel like Yentl, what's that? It's Pat. Everyone says you're what you're not. You didn't even drive here because it's Shabbat. You love your car so much you want to Uber, but you're stuck in line reading Martin Buber. FTM, DMV, you're FTM, DMV, FTM, DMV, and you're answering wants to. The girls in line treat you like a pariah. You're raising old man shouting out with some slang. Your girls are laughing at your legal name. You're full of pastrami and societal shame. Everyone says you're what you're not. You didn't even drive here because it's Shabbat. You love your car so much you want to Uber, but you're stuck in line reading Martin Buber. FTM, DMV, you're FTM, DMV, FTM, DMV, and you're a Reconstructionist Jew. Your mom is sitting shiva because punk is dead. Your papa sitting shiva because punk is dead. Your uncle sitting shiva because punk is dead. Your grandma sitting shiva because punk is dead. Your grandpa sitting shiva because punk is dead.
And ensure grant funds do not promote gender ideology. Section 4, privacy in intimate spaces, subsection A. The Attorney General and Secretary of Homeland Security shall ensure that males are not detained in women's prisons or housed in women's detention centers, including through amendment, as necessary, of Part 115.41 of Title 28, Code of Federal Regulations and Interpretation Guidance regarding the Americans with Disabilities Act. Subsection B, the Secretary of Housing and Urban Development shall prepare and submit for notice and comment rulemaking a policy to rescind the final rule entitled Equal Access in Accordance with an Individual's Gender Identity in Community Planning and Development Programs of September 21st, 2016, 81 Federal Register 64763, and shall submit for public comment a policy protecting women seeking single-sex rape shelters. Subsection C, the Attorney General shall ensure that the Bureau of Prisons revises its policies concerning medical care to be consistent with this order, and shall ensure that no federal funds are expended for any medical procedure, treatment, or drug for the purpose of conforming an inmate's appearance to that of the opposite sex.
They told us we were girls, and we thought just look and cry. They told us we were girls, so we claimed our female lives. Now they tell us we are girls, our femininity doesn't fit. We're fucking future dolls, living outside society's shit. We're from the future, we're from the past. We're the world rolling on a victory dance. We're rated as we're from their blood. The single kid of the royal blood. The future, dragons expanse the future. The destiny of this girl. Living
Subsection D, agencies shall effectuate this policy by taking appropriate action to ensure that intimate spaces designated for women, girls, or females, or for men, boys, or males, are designated by sex and not identity. Section 5, protecting rights.
Serve to the end of your days. It's just an object, the cradle to the grave. Come on now, there's no reason to cry. I'm just here to take what's mine. Mine will be mine. Mine will be mine. And if I'm drunk, well, it could have been worse.
The Attorney General shall issue guidance to ensure the freedom to express the binary nature of sex and the right to single-sex spaces in workplaces and federally funded entities covered by the Civil Rights Act of 1964.
Victim of chemical mutilation, and I was a child until I was 19. At least that's what they're telling me. We are victims in the morning, and we're predators by day. Well, Donnie's got a shotgun that gets bigger with every stroke of ink. Older in the latest executive order. Maybe in the next one they'll make sure they never do. Who will protect the children from the people who protect the children? No one is watching the watchmen who define us into oblivion until they put us out the worshiping away.
In accordance with that guidance, the Attorney General, the Secretary of Labor, the General Counsel and Chair of the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, and each other agency head with enforcement responsibilities under the Civil Rights Act shall prioritize investigations and litigation to enforce the rights and freedoms identified. Section 6, Bill Text. Within 30 days of the date of this order, the Assistant to the President for Legislative Affairs shall present to the President proposed bill text to codify the definitions in this order. Section 7, Agency Implementation and Reporting.
Never
Subsection A, within 120 days of the date of this order, each agency head shall submit an update on implementation of this order to the President through the Director of the Office of Management and Budget. That update shall address 1.
Drunk darling, I wish that you would. It's such a pretty house in a pretty yard in a pretty neighborhood. God damn it, I wish that it were a metaphor for a feeling or the hardcover of your new memoir. Oh my God, look at all the stuff you got. Does it make your loneliness more bearable? You look a lot like me, but remix the opt anxiety sated, and I wish that I was. Better go without me. Cause I don't know the thing to say. It's all the men till they need where your body stands. Guess I ain't using my body anyway. Guess I ain't using my body anyway. Anyway, so tired and I wish that I was. Anyone in another state, in another place.
Changes to agency documents, including regulations, guidance, forms, and communications, made to comply with this order. And 2, agency-imposed requirements on federally funded entities, including contractors, to achieve the policy of this order. Subsection B.
My body is written as tragedy, but I'm not trying to do that anymore. I'm trying not to do that anymore. What if we deserve to feel joy? What does it really mean to ask for more? Leaving all of our clothes on the shore, letting go of tragic metaphors. We're changing, it's too loose and vague, and I don't want to make choices out of fear to become the foam on the waves, to walk every step upon glass, to be my own man who saves me. The story is not about me.
The requirements of this order supersede conflicting provisions in any previous executive orders or presidential memoranda, including but not limited to executive orders 13,988 of January 20th, 2021, 14,004,
Alright, so gender should be as simple as gay or straight. Because if you're attracted to the opposite gender, you're straight. And if you're attracted to the same gender, well, I guess you're gay. Therefore, if you have a penis, you're a man. And if you have a vagina, then you're a woman. Straight, shut. Straight answer. Gender. See, gender is man next to woman. Not touching but separate. Gender is America's controlled nationalism bullshit. Gender is birth certificates for babies born into gender, housing applications, check boxes, and even getting an email address. This is gender. But I ask you, is it truly worth embarrassment, imprisonment, or harassment for your gender identity? So, excuse me, but are you a man or are you a woman? And you changed your name to Kit now, so do you want to be straight? And you look like a boy now, so you're straight, right? But back when you were Laura, you were gay, as if sexuality and gender were things that you could purchase on impulse. Pulling up to the register and carefully picking out gay, straight, man or woman, neatly packaged for easy consumption, then you should be able to do it with ease. Purchasing a gold foiled bar of gay, and then a plastic bag of man, and then walking out of that grocery
of January 25th, 2021, 2021, 14,020 and 14,021, of March 8th, 2021, and 14,075 of June 15th, 2022. These executive orders are hereby rescinded, and the White House Gender Policy Council established by Executive Order 14,020 is dissolved. Subsection C. Each agency head shall promptly rescind all guidance documents inconsistent with the requirements of this order, or the Attorney General's guidance issued pursuant to this order, or rescind such parts of such documents that are inconsistent in such manner.
I said
Such documents include but are not limited to 1. The White House Toolkit on Transgender Equality, 2. The Department of Education's guidance documents, including A. 2024 Title IX regulations, pointers for implementation,
You've got a word for one, so there's a word for all. The smallest things have become. Which side are you on? What if I don't want something that applies to me? What if there's no better word than just not saying anything, anything? You are fighting between rock and white borders. We are floating between two ends that don't matter. So many questions get asked. So many times when I don't have the energy, I like to correct and react. What if I'm not a part of the CNBC? Neither nor both and me. In between, in between. We are fighting.
July 2024. B. U.S. Department of Education Toolkit Creating Inclusive and Non-Discriminatory School Environments for LGBTQI+ Students. C. U.S. Department of Education. Supporting LGBTQI+ Youth and Families in School, June 21st, 2023. D. Departamento de Educación de IEUAU.
There's an outcast in everybody's life, and I am her. There's a shadow in everybody's front door, and I am her. There's a dark cloud in everybody's sunlight, and I am her. Oh no, I am her. All that glitters isn't gold, at least that's what I've been told. I got so many issues and problems that I go through. Sometimes I can't sleep at night. If I hide my face, heaven forbid, it wouldn't be the worst thing that I ever did. It's a hell of a world that we're living in. James to say, don't look at me immediately and whisper behind my back, thinking I'm naive. It's my southern hospitality. Tolerates more being even I can believe. There's an outcast in everybody's life, and I am her. There's a dark cloud in everybody's sunlight, and I am her. There's a shadow in everybody's front door, and I am her.
Apoyar a los jóvenes y familias LGBTQI+ en la escuela, June 21st, 2023. E. Supporting intersex students, a resource for students, families, and educators, October 2021. F. Supporting transgender youth in school.
This is nobody's offering. This is nobody's miracle. This is trying to turn dirt into stone. Enough pressure, I could break my heart into diamonds. Glass, it's all placed out. Words, you know. Boys with crystal chests that fill with light. They're hard to shatter. Mirrors for me when I'm home. I am tired of this stupid human body. I feel tired. Oh, it's night, I can't sleep. The tossing and turning like a star without your hand. So much money to go. I've been lying in the shadow. Little building before it falls down. Beneath bricks, becoming gold.
June 2021. G. Letter to educators on Title IX's 49th anniversary, June 23rd, 2021. H. Confronting anti-LGBTQI+ harassment in schools, a resource for students and families,
He wants to scream, I am not your sister, I am not your daughter, I am not a her, so don't call me a she, so call me a he. I am your brother, I am your son. A boy used to stare in the mirror trying to understand himself, but his heart was full of hate for what he saw. A pale-skinned girl looking down to see all the cuts on her body, writing a story in her skin like a path to all the things that she'll never be, all the things she longs to be. With tears streaming down her cheek, she's screaming, I'm not a girl. The boy looks up and smiles at himself, with tears falling off his lips. He whimpers, I am a boy, and he holds himself tight. He doesn't understand why he was born this way, cause he's just a boy trapped in a girl's body. The girl in the mirror feels so caged, trying to be alive, to live up to society. She tried to be the person they all wanted her to be, but all that did was make her cry, cut and wanna die. And then she falls asleep, and in her dreams, her mind forgets what's under the covers. And he's running down the streets in his leather jacket and skinny jeans, forgetting the girl in the mirror. And all his cuts are better, and his chest is flatter, and he gets on his knees
June 2021. I. Enforcement of Title IX of the Education Amendments of 1972. With respect to discrimination based on sexual orientation and gender identity in light of Bostock versus Clayton County, June 22, 2021. J. Education in a Pandemic. The Disparate Impacts of COVID-19 on America's Students. June 9, 2021. And K.
Shape of pumpkin come, just a good blip in the continuation of that punk rock push club. Protecting your self-interest, be like a girl silent, no women or clothes allowed. It's not so violent. Up on stage you rail against rape, turn around, take home your drunk date. You say you're a puppy, but you're a fucking weasel. Viewing women is nothing but canvas for your easel. Protecting your self-interest, be like a girl silent, no women or queers allowed. It's not so violent. You like suggestion, bites with guys, even riot girls drew your ire. You like bad friends that still crack jokes about black people in chains. You weren't too against me when they were reinventing Axl Rose. Lauren came out, you turned your back and laughed with all your bros.
Back-to-school message for transgender students from the U.S. Depths of Justice, Education, and HHS. August 17, 2021. 3. The Attorney General's Memorandum of March 26.
I don't wanna get married. I don't wanna be just like you. Nobody bothered to ask me. They said I ought to be just like you. Well, I could get a marriage license for a husband and me, so I could use it as insurance for my HART. Since I can file taxes with the same gender spouse, I shouldn't feel so bad getting kicked out of my house. Don't sell me a rainbow. Your luck has never done shit for me. Don't want a seat at your table. A fucking invitation to your party. Wanna celebrate a game on your cable TV? Well, trans lesbians of color, southern bodies stuff to eat. You paid the world for CEOs for shotguns and dicks. Well, all the kids on the street are getting belted with whips. I don't wanna be equal, 'cause I know I'm fucking better than you. Your moderation is lethal. Get on my way, let me do what I need to. That's the protection that this nation's thinking offered to me. Just solid friends who do the things I gave them to.
2021, entitled Application of Bostock versus Clayton County to Title IX of the Education Amendments of 1972, and 4. The Equal Employment Opportunity Commission's Enforcement Guidance on Harassment in the Workplace, April 29, 2024. Section 8. General Provisions. Subsection A. Nothing in this order shall be construed to impair or otherwise affect 1. The authority granted by law to an executive department or agency or the head thereof.
I thought
Or 2, the functions of the Director of the Office of Management and Budget relating to budgetary, administrative, or legislative proposals. Subsection B, this order shall be implemented consistent with applicable law and subject to the availability of appropriations.
I was born in 91, never had any fun. I had a mom and dad, they didn't like to see me sad. Brothers, sisters in my room, watching movies in the afternoon. Neighborhood kids called me fag, they knew I was different. I guess I never had a chance. You know I never wanna diss it all. I wanna give you everything I can. I guess my soul ain't automatic. I guess I never had a chance. You know I never wanna diss it all. I wanna give you everything I can. I guess my soul ain't automatic.
Subsection C, this order is not intended to and does not create any right or benefit, substantive or procedural, enforceable at law or in equity by any party against the United States, its departments, agencies, or entities, its officers, employees, or agents, or any other person.
Thank you.
subsection D, if any provision of this order or the application of any provision to any person or circumstance
Bio girl and we like to play the guitar. We're Bio girl and we're here to save the day. We're Bio girl and we look so cute, we have such fun. We're Bio girl, hooray. 2 amps, 4 tits on your face, we will sit. Shake your ass, grow a fit. Come on baby, dance. Doesn't matter girl or guy, gay or straight or pan or bi. Send a dick pic, we'll come real quick. We can travel or can host. We're Bio girl and we like to play the guitar. We're Bio girl and we're here to save the day. We're Bio girl and we look so cute, we have such fun. We're Bio girl, hooray. Smeared lips, stick it in, don't hold back, do it again. Blush cheeks, Bambi eyes, give me money or I'll cry. When we play, we have fun. Sorry girls, gotta run. Don't you know who we are? We're Bio girl, roll call.
is held to be invalid, the remainder of this order and the application of its provisions to any other persons or circumstances shall not be affected thereby.
Thank you for joining this episode of the Social Propaganda Club. From a musical perspective, I'll apologize for fading each of these songs into static. However, there are occasions that we need to embrace the righteousness of our fury. We live in challenging times, call it a counter-enlightenment or a cult of ignorance, but marginalized groups are now being targeted as the scapegoats for failures elsewhere in society. I understand that people are fed up. They're sick of being economically exploited. They're sick of not receiving a living wage. They're sick of rent exploitation and not having health care. They're sick of a decline in standards of living while they see some people get extraordinarily wealthy. History has demonstrated over and over again that in conditions like these, a populist will come along to exploit discontent. As these Pied Pipers gather more people around them, it's easy to direct your anger toward those who follow these charlatans. You might ask one of these followers, how can you support a person who will unleash the structural violence that is legal erasure of an identity? You might also ask one of these followers why they direct their discontent toward the social violence that is inflicted on transgender people and other marginalized groups. And finally, you could ask whether they realize the amount of actual physical violence that will be experienced by transgender and other marginalized groups as a result of legal erasure and social exclusion. It's easy for transgender people and their allies to direct their anger toward the followers of these populist menaces. However, while each individual certainly has responsibility for their own actions, we have to realize that the legal, social, and physical violence experienced by transgender people is similarly experienced by those in conditions of poverty. Poverty, in all of its forms, is experienced as structural violence, as social violence, and often as physical violence. Although there are some that follow these fascistic leaders in a cult-like manner, we have to realize that the majority of those who do support these leaders do so from a perspective in which they also are experiencing violence. I'm not trying to make excuses for anyone, but what I'm trying to convey is that there is violence that's being experienced by many different groups, and most of those groups overlap enormously. And so mutual cooperation between individuals in all respects is the only way that we're going to solve any problems. Populist leaders will not solve those problems. They'll exploit each group. They'll exploit each individual. So I guess what I'm trying to say is to get out there and to organize. Organize face-to-face in real life. organize for transgender rights, but also reach out to other communities and work in cooperation on their rights as well. There's so much rhetoric about political camps getting along with one another, but building bridges doesn't happen in a parliament or a Congress. It doesn't happen between political groups. Building bridges happens between individuals. On that note, let me leave you with an encouraging message for all transgender people and their allies, as well as anyone else experiencing structural, social, or physical violence.
Trans rights are human rights.
Trans rights are human rights!
It gets better, it gets better, it gets better. Sweetie, it gets better, I promise you. Your heart is a muscle, the size of your fist. Keep on loving, keep on fighting, and hold on, and hold on. Hold on for your life.
50% of transgender seriously considered suicide. 16% actually attempted suicide.
That the latest law will lead to a further increase in already high rates of suicide and suicide attempts among transgender people.
40% of transgender people noted they attempted suicide in their lifetime, which is 9 times the attempted suicide rate.
Keep on loving, keep on fighting, but hold on, hold on. Hold on for your life.
Transgender individuals have significantly higher rates of suicide.
Keep on loving, keep on fighting, hold on, hold on.
Half of transgender male adolescents have attempted suicide. It's an alarming statistic that is more than triple the attempted suicide rate among teens who are not transgender.
Keep on loving, keep on fighting, hold on, hold on. Hold on for your life.
A survey of around 28,000 trans people found that of those who wanted hormone therapy and didn't receive it, 58% reported suicidal thoughts.
Keep on loving, keep on fighting, hold on, hold on. Hold on for your life.
A 2011 survey by the National Center for Transgender Equality found 41% of transgender people had attempted suicide.
Keep on loving, keep on fighting, hold on, hold on. Hold on for your life.
Russian President Vladimir Putin has signed a legislation that bans people from officially or medically changing their gender.
Keep on loving, keep on fighting, hold on, hold on. Hold on for your life.
Arkansas passing a bill blocking gender-affirming care for trans youth. Transgender kids in Texas are facing new barriers to accessing health care.
Keep on loving, keep on fighting, and hold on, and hold on. Hold on for your life.
Deadly attacks against transgender Americans, particularly trans women of color.
Keep on loving, keep on fighting, hold on, hold on. Hold on for your life.
A man is a man and a woman is a woman. That's just common sense.
Keep on loving, keep on fighting, and hold on, hold on. Hold on for your life. Hold on for your life.
These people are sick. They're deranged.
I will ask Congress to pass a bill establishing that the only genders recognized by the United States government are male and female, and they are assigned at birth.
Keep on loving, keep on fighting, hold on, hold on. Hold on for your life.
We are seeing a record-breaking number of anti-trans legislation.
Keep on loving, keep on fighting, hold on, hold on. Hold on for your life. Don't fuck with me.
Fuck them.
Fuck them.
Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck all of them.
What do you want to say to these legislators? Fuck you.
Your heart is a muscle, size of your fist. Keep on loving, keep on fighting, and hold on, and hold on. Hold on for your life.
Thanks for joining the Social Propaganda Club. All of the songs used in this episode will be listed by song title and artist on the YouTube archive with the channel Social Propaganda Club. I'd also like to express a special thanks to Shouting Fire Radio for giving me the platform and the freedom to broadcast programs like this. I'll end this episode with the usual song, which is extremely relevant to the topic of this episode.
The best ever death metal band out of dancing were a couple guys who'd been friends since grade school. One was named Cyrus and the other was Jeff, and they practiced twice a week in Jeff's bedroom. The best ever death metal band out of dancing never settled on a name, but the top three contenders after weeks of debate were Satan's Fingers and the Killers and the Hospital Bombers. Jeff and Cyrus believed in their hearts they were headed for stage lights and Learjets and fortune and fame. So it's script them in prominent use of a pentagram, stenciled the drum heads and guitars with their name. This was how Cyrus got sent to a school where they told him he'd never be famous. This is why Jeff in the letters he'd write to his friend helped develop a plan to get even. When you punish a person for dreaming their dreams, don't expect them to thank or forgive you. The best ever death metal band out of Denton will type about pace and outlive you. Hail Satan! Hail Satan!
Signed at the White House by President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump, January 20th, 2025.
There are people in every time and every land who want to stop history in its tracks. They fear the future, mistrust the present, and evoke the security of a comfortable past which, in fact, never existed. The first step in liquidating a people is to erase its memory, destroy its books, its culture, its history.